Hey, darlings, how y'all? I'm out here on my walk, and I was just thinking. That's all I do, darlings, is think. But I was reading a lot of y'all's messages, and thank you for all your comments and messages. And also, I'm on another couple of grief sites on different locations, and I read a lot of the messages. And people are comparing themselves to other people. And I've even had a few people message me and say, "Oh, you're doing so great, consider me," and this and that. And I read theirs, and they say, "Oh, their husband just passed 3 months ago," or he passed away really quickly. They weren't expecting it. Well, I did have the advantage of knowing my husband was ill, and knowing that it's not an advantage. I don't mean it that way, but I knew that he was ill. But I was also exhausted too from being his full-time caregiver, and I didn't give myself any breaks. I waited on him hand and foot, which was what he deserved, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. But for the first year after he passed, I couldn't think straight at all. I mean, I was just doing what I had to do to get by. I didn't care about the house. I wasn't out exercising. I wasn't walking. I barely made it to my doctor's appointments and get the things done I had to keep doing. And I only did those things because of my son and my family that I want to be here for. I mean, I even prayed to God to take me. So, darlings, don't compare where you're at 12 months or 6 months or 3 months compared to me. Don't compare yourself to anybody. My youngest son, he's been through a lot in his life, and he's pretty smart. And he always tells me comparison is the death of happiness. And I'm not supposed to say death on here, but you get what I'm talking about. Comparison is the comparing your life to someone else. Don't do that. But darlings, we all have waves of grief. Like today, I'm doing pretty good. Last night, I wasn't doing very good. So it comes, and it's linear, and it's up and down, and it comes and goes. But please, give yourself some grace. Don't let people intimidate you or make you feel like you got to move on. I know a lot of you out there got to go to work. In a lot of ways, I'm blessed because I didn't have to, but in a lot of ways, that was a bad thing because maybe if I had went to work every day, I would have had something to keep my mind more busy and I wouldn't have to think, and maybe I'd be better off now, maybe I wouldn't. But again, I can't compare it to whether I had a job or not because I don't, and I have to deal with my situation as it is. And then after I lost my husband in August of 24, after a year of pretty much in the hospital 24/7, but also, like I said, he was sick from 2020. But I had another issue in August of 20 this year, in August of this year, that really upset me. And I'm not going to go into all that because it's a personal matter. But I mean, I had a really difficult time. But please don't compare how I'm doing today compared to what you're doing at 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. Total different people. Everybody's going to do different. And like I've said before, you only know according to how you feel and how hard you loved and how lonely you are and what's going on with you. Don't compare yourself to others. Well, God bless y'all, darling. Y'all have a great day now. You hear?